When a woman's getting to know a guy, she's going to look to put him in one of four categories. And understanding what those categories are can help you stay out of the friend zone. And understanding them can also help you get out of the friend zone. Um, and that's something we're going to talk about as well. Um, so, this is something that happens to most guys, and they normally fall into one of these four buckets, and the majority of guys fall into the nice guy bucket. Um, the reason this happens is a woman's quickly evaluating how a guy makes her feel. So this might sound pretty counterintuitive, but the biggest reason most guys don't end up with the woman is because they don't understand what category they're in. Now, there's actually five categories, the fifth one being a creep, but we're assuming that you're not in that category. That's someone that just has no social intelligence. And the place where most average guys fall into is one of these four. And like I said, the first one's the nice guy. And you might not think you're in this category, but there's a real chance that you are. And this just isn't the type of person that the woman's going to fall for. And the second one is just the friend. Now, many people think that that's the worst place you can be, but that's not true because you can work your way out of the friend zone. She isn't viewing you entirely as an invisible, nice person that consistently compliments her. The friend zone's a place where she actually values you. And if you genuinely are her friend, then that's not a bad place to be as a starting point. Um, a nice guy is just a cardboard cutout, and like I said before, is invisible. And chances are, if you're pursuing a woman and things are not going well, that you're probably into this category. She doesn't respect you, and there is a big difference between being her friend and being a nice guy that's orbiting her, liking her posts, liking her comments, sending her nice messages, sending her the flame emoji when she posts her new outfit or she's going out with her friends. And it's really actually disingenuous, and she picks up on that because the nice guy isn't being honest about his intentions. He does like her. He's pursuing her in a sexual way, but pretending to work around the edges with gifts and compliments. And then the other category is a potential lover. This is a guy that the woman finds herself attracted to, even if she doesn't know why. And there's some kind of undeniable attraction. And the other category is a potential boyfriend. And a lot of guys pursue this as a goal to present themselves as a potential boyfriend to a woman. And this is a big mistake that really goes hand in hand with being a nice guy. It makes them appear as a nice guy, doing what a nice guy does, kissing her butt, complimenting her, faking interest in her interests, and his real personality doesn't really come through. He winds up as a nice guy, as a friend zone, not as a boyfriend or lover. So when you're presenting yourself to a woman, you want to demonstrate value, but not present yourself as a potential boyfriend, because that's going to kill her attraction. When an average guy sees a woman he's attracted to, he goes into boyfriend mode, showing her, that he's competent, that he, really is interested in her, looking for an opportunity to compliment her, give her gifts. And you got to understand the volume of compliments that these women are receiving and not put yourself in that category. And being a potential boyfriend has nothing to do with her being romantic. If a woman doesn't view you as a potential lover, she will never see you as a potential boyfriend. So that's really where you need to start, on eliciting those emotions in her that keep you in a category of a potential mate, being desired, and not as someone that's a source of compliments and a source of validation. And understanding what a woman's idea of romance is very different for a man's. Like we said, for men, this is just routine. You can look at pop culture for the last 100 years and just see romance is about showing up with flowers, opening doors. But that's not what it is for women. It's about emotions, anticipation, and the buildup of feelings. And it's about wondering if he likes her, if he's going to text. And then also the most important part for some women is discussing that anticipation with friends. So if you go into interaction trying to show up as a good boyfriend, you'll end up as the nice guy or in the friend zone. So you want to aim to be a potential lover, and that means invoking a certain amount of emotion in her and anticipation. To help identify what zone you're in and avoid these mistakes, I recommend watching a training video I have in my description where we go over how to reframe yourself if you already are in the friend zone or acting as a nice guy towards a girl. And then also, more importantly, when you meet new women, to make sure that that same attraction killing behavior doesn't take place.